Right here I have the circuitry to a USB. This is the type of USB that you put in a car to charge your phone. I'm going to show you pretty much the USB circuit. So first off, I'm going to start by unscrewing these right here. And the second one, right here. Put my screws right over there. So right here we have our cap, our cover for the USB. So I'm also going to start by unscrewing this bottom piece right here. And you can see that cap and that cap and the cover goes right there, and then a spring comes out. And then this pops out. So right here you can see is the basic circuitry. You have 3 capacitors right here. Trust me, there's more on bottom. It's not this simple. And right here you have a signal LED for if it's plugged in and charging. So what you can do here is that you have your prongs that connect to the outer rims of the port that you would put this in. And right here you can see is the USB. So on the bottom here you can see what you could. I haven't researched the model on this at all, if you want to see, but from what I can see about this and its location is that I think it might be the voltage controller or the power controller, whatever you may want to say. But it's pretty simple. You have your USB coming in. You have your power prongs right here. Right here. Should probably also explain this. So with this here, you have the right here's what touches the back of it. I'm not sure on this, but this is probably positive or negative. All right, and that power gets carried from this spring, from this to this spring, and that spring then contacts this point that I'm touching right here. And let's take a look at a more modern USB circuitry device. Well, first, I'm going to show you how to reassemble this. So what you do is that you can take this. Also, one thing I should state is that these prongs do come off. So how you would put them back on is by doing that. And so what you would do is that you'd find your right side up, make sure your prong's going properly. One thing I don't like about this design is that the capacitors are facing the upright. I do not like that, as that means that if the capacitor were to leak, it would go on the board and the acids inside the capacitor would then destroy the board. So that's why I'd prefer them staying down. So then you would take your other cover right here. Okay, and we're going to insert our spring later. The one thing that we are going to do earlier is we're going to do this. So line up with your LED and your screw holes. Right there, you can see that we have it all lined up. I'm going to take our screw, and right here you can see that there is an alignment issue with these. It's very easy to get this alignment off on this. Okay, so it's on. So we're going to screw in our that in. Let's put on the end of the screw head here. And right there, you can see it. So in its finished product, well, not so yet finished, we still have one thing to put in, and that's going to be our spring. Okay, and then we have this. Let me grab it quickly. So you have this, and then we have this. So what you're going to do is that, I'm going to put that down in there. Alright, like that. Right there, and we're going to take our object, insert the spring, right there's the finished product. I don't have a car, I don't know anyone, so I can't test it.